As we virtually always say when it comes to, in particular, the Jaguar XF platform, in every single era, be it pre-facelift, here in full facelift form from 2016, these represent such a massive amount of car for the money, not only for a vehicle of its age, but also with this kind of kit. And this particular version is the most in demand of the full facelift shape, which we actually come across. Finding these is becoming more difficult because people who buy them, and this goes for older XFs, newer XFs, certainly other Jaguar models as well, is people are starting to really keep these cars. And much of that is because vehicles like this feel like we didn't really appreciate them as much as we should have at the time. Nowadays, well, when you compare it to newer cars with newer prices, these really do start to seem a lot more desirable. And again, take this as a prime example. For just under £12,000, find any new vehicle these days for that kind of money, certainly anywhere near this kind of trim, you simply can't. And yet look what this car can still do. On the one hand, it's an XFS, so any who know their XFs know that is the one to buy if you want the combination of performance and a daily driver or commuter at the same time. It still, of course, does have the option of low deposit financing if you did want to spread out the cost. And being that S model, of course, that means the 3-litre engine, V6, of course, in diesel trim. Even as a diesel, though, a modern diesel no less, it's £215 a year to tax, which is not bad at all these days. That's not far off a quarter of the price of some other performance cars, especially in the executive and luxury spheres. On the other hand, though, you have 300 horsepower, a mammoth amount of pulling power in the form of 700 newtons of torque. That is, with no exaggeration, supercar levels of torque. In fact, in many cases, beyond what a supercar would have, 516 foot-pounds. That means a 0 to 60 time of under 6 seconds. These are speed limited to 155 miles an hour, so of course they're capable of even more. And yet, that is in a car which, despite being as quick as that, this one can still average up to 51 miles per gallon, and that's not even on the motorway. On the motorway, it's a hair under 60 miles per gallon. The outgoing XF before these were already fantastic for fuel economy, for performance, certainly depending on which trim and which engine option you went for. The beauty of this full facelift generation is combining both outstanding efficiency, outstanding economy, but at the same time, fantastic performance. And of course, being an S model, it's not just about performance, although it certainly is very nice in that regard. It's about the trim and the kit as well. Just before we get into that, though, we need to, of course, talk about its condition, its history, its servicing, etc. It's just kissed 93,000 miles, and as we've said before, any car with these kind of engines, well, they're capable of a whole lot more than that, and many on the market are significantly higher than that. It's finished, incidentally, in storm grey, as you can tell, with that heated combination of jet black and ivory leather inside. It has a full documented main agent and Jaguar specialist service history to its name. Still, of course, has its owner's book pack and 2 keys intact, with a stack of invoices and servicing to its name. In fact, it was most recently serviced less than 2,000 miles ago in August of this year. It's equipped with that tilt and slide panoramic roof, heated seats and heated steering wheel, parking sensors with reverse camera, 10-inch dual view touchscreen display, Range Rover style, very much so. It has the quite nice feature of a cooled glove box as well, luxury mood lighting, multiple 12-volt power points, auxiliary inputs with Bluetooth, USB, in-control Wi-Fi, a 10-speaker Meridian sound system, iPod integration as well, of course, cruise control with adaptive speed limiter, interactive voice control, HID xenon headlights with LED day runners on the front and LEDs on the rear as well, dual zone climate control, adaptive dynamics. It's even ISOFIX prepped if you do plan to fit it with child seats as well. In a very literal sense, this car is a prime example of being the best of both worlds. It's the kind of car where you can buy it with your heart or with your head and both will be satisfied because it makes sense. If then you've already been on the market for one of these full facelift Jaguar XFS models, then this one is not going to stick around for very long, certainly in this kind of visual spec as well. So of course, if you would like to reach out regarding it, you could send us an email to the address shown here on screen, or give us a call on 01749 871 155 or via our mobile number of 07482 267 439.